Assalamu Alaikum everyone, welcome back to another video. I hope you're having a great day. Today we are going to do something slightly different. I have talked about dividends for so long in this channel, and as you know, a lot of the stocks that I own in my portfolio are dividend paying companies. And the reason I love dividends is because of that cash, the fact that you get paid regardless whether you are down, up, it doesn't matter. Okay, you can buy stock for £20 and then all of a sudden go down to £10, but if the company has a good financial backing, like if they have a really great balance sheet, you will still get paid. Okay, so the stock is different to what's happening to the fundamentals of the business itself. So if you buy a solid business, especially companies that have been paying dividends for a very long time, those dividend aristocrats, dividend kings and so on, then you are in a good space. Then you actually don't have to worry about much other than buy the basically the stock, keep in your portfolio, keep adding to it and get paid. And what I want to do today is to show you, okay, how much I have been paid this month. Normally I don't do that. I just kind of quickly glance over when we're doing a portfolio update. So I'm going to do a quick video just to kind of share with you how much I have been paid in the month of June and which companies have paid me, how many shares I own of these companies and so on. And as you can see, the portfolio is still up about almost 4%. And now it's been rough a few weeks, months if you like. Some companies are down 20-30%. As you can see, companies like 3M, that's down almost 14%, whatever. I'm not really worried. I'm not concerned. I'm dollar cost averaging. I'm still doing exactly what I've been doing. In fact, I've done more buys in the last couple of just last week than a couple of weeks before. Okay, the weeks before. So I'll share all of that with you when I do the portfolio update. But let's get started and look at these dividends and where they came from. That's the purpose of today's video. So I have been paid by 20 different companies in this month. So this month is one of the months where I expect a lot of dividends because the companies that I own in my portfolio pay their dividends in this month. It depends month to month. So next month, my dividend projection is actually way lower than what I've been paid this month. So let's start with the first company, and that's Visa. I own 10 shares of Visa and I've been paid £2.54 for this month, for the month of June. The next company we're looking at is KLA. KLA, I own 6 shares and they paid me £4.27. Again, KLA is one of the companies that are down a lot right now. Are definitely undervalued. If you're interested, look into their details. Really great company. UPS is another company. At the time of when the ex-dividend happened, I owned about 7 shares. Okay, they paid me about £7.06, which is quite nice if you think about it. Right now, I think I own 10 shares, so I added to it since then. Next one is a Cummins, which is a company that's so undervalued at the moment and one of my favorite companies out there. I own 15 shares. They paid me £14.78. The next one is J&J, one of my all-time favorite company, genuinely all-time favorite company. I own 27.2 shares. They paid me £20.80. One of the things that I like about this company is not just the dividends, it's just to consistently printing money, right? They have so much cash flow, they can do whatever, and they are doing a split. Basically they're doing splitting the company itself, not the split in terms of shares. Okay, so they are in the process of doing that, so we'll see what happens. So the consumer section will now become its own company, so we'll see what happens with that. So great company. £20.80 is what they paid me in the month of June. The next one is Amgen, another pharmaceutical company. 10 shares. They paid me £13.17. The next company is RB, UK-based company, cleaning products and all that stuff. They paid me £6.14 for the 6 shares I own. I haven't added to it for a while. It's gone up a little bit, and there has been other companies like Colgate and so on that have actually been going downhill in a way. So I've been buying more of these companies. So I haven't added to it, but it's definitely, this is a long-term hold for me, and I want to build basically at least to buy another 10-15 shares of this company in the next few months. Next one is a big one. It's Microsoft. It's one of the biggest companies I own in my portfolio. I put a lot of money in this company. 17 shares and 17.2 shares, and they paid me £7.27. Now, this is the kind of company that you don't buy because of the dividends. Okay, and one thing I really want you guys to understand as well: don't chase basically the yield. Okay, it could be some companies pay, I don't know, 7%, 8% yield. These companies are not, that's not sustainable. Okay, although Microsoft is basically got like 1% whatever, I know the price appreciation will go up, and I know in the long run they will increase that dividend. I'm not worried about what might happen now. I'm more thinking about what's going to happen next 5, 10, 15 years from now. So Microsoft has got the balance sheet to increase that dividend. So this number here will probably double in the next 5 to 10 years. And I'm sure it will. Okay. So that's the kind of thing I want to sleep well at night knowing that these companies will pay me. They're not going to cut that dividend, and that's it. Okay. So the next company is SMB Global. At the time I had 2 shares. They paid me £1.19. Now I own 4 shares. So at the time it was only 2. So I bought more of that company. Next one is PPG Industrials. This is a painting company. Is a material company. I definitely have neglected this company for a while. I haven't added to it. It seems fairly valued at the moment. A while back it was quite expensive. But they paid me £14.14 in that. Pfizer is the next one, 25 shares. They paid me £6.98. 3M is the biggest one I think I got this month, and that was I own 25.1 shares of this company. They paid me £26.27. Now this is probably one of the biggest that I've received, I think, this month. Okay, beforehand I think it's not the biggest I've ever received. I think Rio Tinto paid me a lot more than that. But 3M, again, another company that is dividend king, have paid the dividend and increased for hundreds of years. They have been doing this for a long time. They have got well diversified products. They are super undervalued at the moment, and definitely I will be adding to it as time goes by. So what is one of my longest term, basic long-term hold for me, if you think about it. Unilever, another great company, 45 shares. They paid me £16.17. Next one is the Home Depot, 12.2 shares. They paid me £16, which is really nice. Okay, Home Depot again is now coming back to fair value territory, kind of a little bit of discount. So I'm waiting for more pullback because I don't know what's going to happen with these markets. I genuinely think we're not done with the sale yet. We'll probably go down again another 10-15%, and if that happens, I'm definitely gonna dollar cost average into these great companies that are paying me while I sleep at night and don't have to worry about what might happen. VF Corporations is the next one, 30 shares, and they paid me £10.49. Another dividend aristocrat that's increasing their dividend. Qualcomm is another company that I own. At the time I had 20 shares. They paid me £10.37. Now I think I bought a couple of more shares since then. The next one is Broadcom. Broadcom is actually, and I only own 5 shares. I haven't added to it, but it's definitely I'm planning to add more of this company in the next few weeks because it's super undervalued at the moment, and they paid me £14.47. The next one is Union Pacific. This actually came through just today. Trading 212 is a little bit funny. I think I got paid a while back, but they process it and it takes a while to get it. But I just received it this morning. Okay, £10.98 for 12 shares that I own in Union Pacific. I'm hoping Union Pacific will come down quite a bit in the next few months, hopefully. Then I can buy. I want to have at least 10 to 15 shares of this company. I love the railroad companies. They're really good, solid business. They've been around hundreds of years. People still have to move goods around the US, okay? And this is one of the biggest companies that do this, okay? So I'm happy with this company. The final one is Public Storage. Now, I bought this 0.68 shares of this company, and I was planning to build just build up that position, but then I found another company that was really interesting, so I sold it and bought that. But then I didn't even know, but then by the time it was actually I bought it before the ex-dividend payment day, so luckily I've got almost £1 for that company. Now this is the total. Okay, so I have been paid 194.31. Okay, now that's $235 after you obviously the exchange rate basically right now is 235. Now that's money that I genuinely didn't have to do much to get, right? This is what I mean passive income. My portfolio is £52,000. For this month, I've been paid almost £200, right? Now, the portfolio of £52,000, I think about maybe 10,000 of that, if not more, is actually non-dividend paying companies. So if I keep doing this and genuinely dollar cost average every single month, by the time this portfolio is, let's say, hopefully 200 to 500,000 pounds, okay, hopefully I can get closer to £1,000 a month, and that's the target. Okay, £1,000 a month, that would be a dream, because that will literally pay off a lot of my expenses. Like literally I wouldn't have to do anything else. So this is why I love dividends. And now next month is not going to be the same, okay, but it's the long-term plan. That is the what I'm focusing on. Okay, 1 month you might get less because of the companies that you own but do not pay dividends that month, whatever. So yeah, that's what I wanted to share with you guys. Have a wonderful day. Assalamu Alaikum.